hopefully by today, we'll try to finish chapter 7 and chapter 8. Everyone ready? Okay, semua ready? Yes, sir? Alright. Alright, so let me just start. This is chapter 7 and chapter 8, project analysis and evaluation. Alright, so there'll be some calculation in this chapter. So evaluating NPV estimates, we forecast the risk. What if analysis, we have two types, scenario analysis and sensitivity analysis. And then we have break-even analysis, accounting break-even, cash break-even, and financial break-even. And then operating leverage, and then definition of managerial options and capital rationing. Alright, so NPV is net present value. Jadi what is NPV? Estimate, it's an estimate. Kita punya forecast. Alright, so suppose that we want to take on a new project ataupun we want to buy a new machine. Jadi we need to forecast whether the machine is going to be worth it based on the price and whatnot. Alright, so now first we need to see in terms of forecasting risk, how sensitive is our NPV to changes in cash flow estimate. The more sensitive it is, that means risiko lebih tinggi lah. For example, macam what happened recently waktu MCO, you will see that some companies had to close down, some hotels had to close down, kan? So which shows that these companies, dia punya risk is higher than other companies, because apabila satu bencana berlaku, then baru terkena dalam sebulan dah kena tutup. Menunjukkan bahawa dia punya ability to withstand the risk tu sebulan sahaja. Okay, so sources of value. Why does this project create value? So of course, we buy new machine, we enroll in new projects because we want to increase kita punya profit. Okay, we want to add value to the firm. So don't look at it as a single source, as there are lots of sources of value and also sources of threat, especially stiff competition from competitors. Alright, so what if analysis? Kita ada tiga. Scenario analysis, sensitivity analysis, and simulation analysis. So our goal is to assess the degree of forecasting risk and identify the most critical component of success or failure. There are three types. Okay. So scenario analysis, kita cipta scenario. What is the best case? Ini adalah yang kita inginkan, whereby income tinggi, cost rendah. Worst case yang kita takutkan, whereby income rendah, cost pula tinggi. Alright, and measure the range of possible outcomes. So for example, MCO is worst case scenario lah, sebab income rendah ataupun for some companies no income. Cost masih jalan. Alright, so best case and worst case are not necessarily probable, but they can still be possible. Alright, so you guys have the slides with you. Have you downloaded the slides? Yes, alright, so there are some parts in the slide, the table, that is empty, so you guys are required to key in. So make sure you follow through. Alright, so now the initial cost is 200,000. The project has a 5-year life. There is no salvage value, jadi kosong. Depreciation straight line, that means 200,000 bahagi 5. Alright, the required rate of return is 12%. Tax rate is 34%, no net working capital. So other variables, so this is our sales. So ini adalah base case. Base maksudnya yang biasa. Alright, asas, base is asas. Okay, lower bound, this is the worst case scenario. Upper bound, this is the best case scenario. Alright, so you can see that biasa you expect sales is about 6,000 units. Worst case 5,005 and best case 6,005. Price, so normally it should be about 80 ringgit. If kena tawar, then 75 ringgit. If in a good time, it's 85 ringgit. Variable cost 60 ringgit normally. Alright, the lower bound 58, upper bound 62. Fixed cost per year Alright, best case is normally is about 50,000, lower bound 45, upper bound 55. So first kita kena kira OCF. Alright, so how do you calculate your OCF? For you guys, this one is empty. Alright, so I'm assuming you guys at this time masih lagi loss sebab baru habis cuti. Okay, so now OCF is net income plus depreciation. Alright, net income is EBIT minus tax. Please fill in your PowerPoint. Alright, so what is EBIT? Sales minus variable cost minus fixed cost minus depreciation. Alright, so what is your sales amount? So kita ambil daripada the base case tadi. Alright, sebab this is the base scenario. So later you akan buat for the other two scenarios as well. Alright, so sales minus variable cost times the number of units minus fixed cost minus depreciation. Alright, so you will get EBIT. Alright, and then net income adalah EBIT ataupun operating profit minus tax value. Alright, so tax rate is 34%. Okay, and then you get your net income. So your OCF is net income, sorry, this is plus, plus depreciation. Alright, net income plus depreciation, you get 59,800. Alright, in the next class, in the next slide, you are supposed to find net income, alright, the NPV. Can you calculate that first? Alright, so next slide, madam tak nak tunjuk dulu. Next slide is net income, NPV, sorry, NPV, and then itu dulu. Okay, NPV for this case. Have you calculated? Class? Have you calculated the next slide? Not yet, okay. Madam tunggulah. Okay, today's class we are going to finish a little bit early because madam punya other class, FIN544, dia ada test lepas ni. So kita akan habiskan kelas pukul 1:30. Alright, so are you able to calculate the NPV? Alright, so okay, tengah cuba, okay. So kalau madam bagi terus dia punya pengiraan, then takut you guys terus screenshot, terus ambil je, tak kira. Alright, so Azra dah dapat jawapan. Yang lain? Madam bagi another 1 minute. Lepas ni Madam tunjuk. The answer is in the next slide. Sama. Alright, so let's see the answer. Lebih kurang lah. So this is the answer. It depends on your calculator whether 2 titik perpuluhan, 4 titik perpuluhan, whatever. But the answer is close enough. Alright, so the NPV, so kita gunakan the net income. Alright, yang tadi kita dah kira. The net income is, this one 19,800. Okay, and then PVIFA, we put it as an annuity, 12% for 5 years. Alright, and then minus initial outlay, 200,000. So you get your NPV, 15,567. So apply the same procedure for best case and worst case. Can you guys calculate? Find the OCF untuk best case and worst case. Ini yang biasa, yang base case. So next one, kita gunakan yang lower bound dengan upper bound. You use this one. Alright, so you tukarkan dia punya figures. So I'm going to give you, I don't know, 10 minutes? Alright. So follow the slide. So you guys kira dia punya OCF, OCF for best case and worst case. And then I'll show you my answer. Let me know once you guys are done. So have you calculated your OCF? Alright, so Sarah dah dapat jawapan. Sarah, that one is for best case or worst case? Best case, ah. Alright, kita tunggu yang lain kejap. After this, madam akan tunjukkan. See the answers, ada lain? Sarah baru ah. Alright, yang lain? Azra, Petrina? Have you finished calculating? Everyone? Senyap je? Class, are you still with me? Still calculating, ah? Alright, so is it difficult ataupun just dah lama tak buat? Alright, so you guna these formulas, find your net income, right? And then plus the depreciation, you get OCM. So basically kena tukar semualah. I think even the units pun you kena tukar. Yes. Alright. Alright, so should I continue? Alright. Okay. Same answer. Alright, so this is the answer. Salah. This one, betul lah. So find OCF for worst case and best case. Alright, so OCF is basically selling price minus variable cost times quantity minus fixed cost 1 minus tax plus depreciation. So the first part is actually net income, kan? And then the second part depreciation. So this one typo. Let me check. Ataupun jawapan madam yang salah. Madam pun dah lama tak buat let me see. I don't know why. My answer I got 82. Oh, madam fixed cost terbalik. Oh, ya kah? Let me check again. Fixed cost lower bound 45, upper bound 55. Oh, okay. Yalah, madam yang rantai. Okay. Is that correct now? Because catatnya si update, so let me see. Gonna tax sheet formula. Alright, so the formulas are only different if this is answering to Sarah. The formulas are only different if you have interest. So in this case, there is no interest, kan? So madam guna this formula lah. Alright. Do you get this answer? Let me see. Sarah punya answer tadi apa dah si nampak madam jawapan Sarah tu. Do you guys get this answer? Sama okay. Yang lain? I don't know nak. Why? Madam punya chatnya si update. Okay. So sama Alright. So try to calculate the NPV and IRR. Alright, so try to calculate the NPV and IRR. So if you use the calculator, lepas you calculate NPV, you terus klik IRR. Let me see. Let me know if you have calculated. Memang kita ambil best case kat apa gak? Yes. Alright. So this is answering to Ben. Yes. For best case, kita ambil situ. As you can see, nya senang je. Just in case bahasanya berbeza-beza, kita tangga je. Nya pun price tinggi, sales pun tinggi. So you know that is the best case. And then price rendah, sales pun rendah. You know this is the worst case. Because this one selalunya akan di tengah-tengah. Base case-nya akan di tengah-tengah. Alright, so let me know once you have calculated NPV dengan IRR. Alright. Let me give you another few more minutes. Alright, best case. Oh, Amar is a bit different. Best case, tapi yes, okay lah. Alright, the others. Okay, Azra pun sama. Alright, so these are the values. Alah, Madam guna figure yang lama. Alright, so I think you cannot use my answers. Let me just delete them. This one should be okay kan? Best case, do you get the same for best case? Let me see, 597399. So this one should be okay lah. I think this one is okay. Cuma yang upper bound ni seven three. Alright, so this one you guys have to fill in yourself. Sorry. Okay, lupa madam. Jawapan madam di belakang yang tak salah. Alright, so let me just continue. Yang lain, ready? Can I continue? Okay. Alright, ready. Worst line, yes. Worst madam salah tak? Okay. Now, let me just continue. Sensitivity analysis. So, we are looking at the effect of specific variables on NPV. So, the greater the volatility in NPV, the larger is the risk. Okay, so let's look at another exercise. So, this exercise similar to what we have done. Alright, so it's the same. Same previous example. So, you can see nya pun apa nama? Base case ya exactly the same. The only difference is that Madam maintain yang 3 di bawah. Madam maintain. So this one yang Madam Madam kekalkan lah mengikut best case, base case. Yang ngikut example 1 tadi is only this one, unit sales. Alright, so it's almost the same as the previous example. Alright, so the first one, what we need to do is, let me see. The first one, what you guys need to do is, you guys need to do a pro forma financial statement for the lower bound and the upper bound and the base case. Alright, so kita orang cuba fill in dulu untuk pro forma. After this, I will show you my answer. Alright, so let me know once you have done filling in the pro forma. Dah untuk pro forma? Dah, ha? Alright, Atikah dah? Yang lain? Dah, alright. So, pro forma is very straightforward, very easy. Alright, so you just fill in the details. Kalau jawapan madam salah, you let me know. Alright, so sales you just darabkan. Alright, and then minus variable cost. So this is just variable cost per unit darab dengan the sales units. Yang lain is the same. Fixed cost is the same. Depreciation is also the same. Tax, it depends on the tax rate. In this case, the tax rate is the same as the previous question, which is, I think, 34%. Alright. So, tax. Alright, so you got the same answer, macam madam? Yes, Alright, so the next slide, you are required to calculate cash flow and the NPV. Alright, so for cash flow, the first cash flow, year 0, I think it should be the OCF, net income plus depreciation. And the following cash flows onwards is, sama lah, nak. Betul lah. Alright, so your cash flow is your net income plus your depreciation. Alright, so in the first year, your cash flow is negative lah, which is the item, the initial cost. In year 0, it is your initial cost. All right. On the other years, your cash flow is your OCF plus and net income plus depreciation. So have you calculated your NPV? Yes, huh? All right. So this is very straightforward, especially if you guys have accounting background, then it's very easy for you guys to do. All right, year zero, this is you punya initial cost. All right, Madam boleh letak dekat sini. Dan dekat bawah kita boleh letakkan okay. Alright. So your NPV sama dengan madam? Okay, so in the next slide, you guys are supposed to rumuskan best case, base case and the worst case. Unit sales, that one you boleh ambil daripada soalan. Alright, unit sales boleh ambil daripada sini. And then cash flow. And then cash flow is you punya OCF lah. Alright, and then your NPV, you rumuskan. And then after that, your IRR. Right, so let me know if you are done for that slide as well. Alright, so let me know when you guys are done. class? Dan Atika dan yang lain? Yang lain? Alright. Okay, I don't know why my chat selalu lekat Alright, so my next slide ada salah sikit I notice. Let me see, cash flow betul. NPV should have been, let me see, 26,400. This is 19,800, 13,200. IRR, I don't know. IRR, madam, salah kah? Is it the same with you guys? This one masih okay? This one salah. Okay, NPV new. Alright, yang IRR madam mungkin salah. Dan. Do you get the same IRR macam madam? These three? Can I check with you guys? Sensitivity should be correct. Alright, so IRR madam tadi, is it the same as your IRR? No, Atika maksudnya tidak sama. Which one yang Madam salah? Tiga-tiga.
Ya, madam. Saya pun dapat MPV yang berbeza daripada madam.
Madam si dengar. Is someone speaking? Okay. Oh, MPV yang lain.
Ya. Saya setuju dengan nama madam.
Tiga-tiga MPV Madam salah. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Then it could have been the previous one. Was it this one? Yeah. Is it this one? Oh, okay. This one is correct.
Saya itu.
Oh, okay. Alright. Alhamdulillah. Can we continue? Sorry ya, Madam kena selalu refresh the chat sebabnya, okay, NPV Madam lain. Jawapan NPV. Oh, okay. Alright. Oh, because that was net income. Oh, this one was net income kah? Oh, thought yang Madam salah tadi lah. Oh, okay. Oh, iyalah. Oh, okay. Okay, this one kelab Madam tukar. Anyway, alright. Okay, thank you for the feedback. Let us continue. So we can do for all other variables, keeping by changing one variable per time. Based on the findings, we'll know that which variable deserves the most attention. So if we find the estimated NPV is sensitive to changes in a variable, okay, then the degree of forecasting is high. Alright, simulation analysis is simply sensitivity plus scenario analysis. Okay, it can be done by tukar-tukar lah the value for certain variables. Okay, either you do it randomly or systematically. Simulation works as well based on the information that you enter. So si dapat jual lah kita orang sukati ingkah nombor and whatnot. Alright, so in conclusion, what if strategy could help us to evaluate NPV under different circumstances? If the majority of the scenarios have positive NPV, then you feel, okay, boleh ambil lah this project. But if ada banyak negative NPV, alright, then you may want to forgo the project. Alright, so the next one, I'm still going to continue for break even because we still have a little bit more time. Alright, so for break even analysis, we have three types of break even: accounting, cash, and financial break even. So these are the three formulas. So the first formula, accounting break even, so whereby sales volume is where net income is kosong, pulang balik modal lah maksudnya. Alright, so pulang balik modal is net income kosong, kita si rugi. Alright, cuma untungnya sama dengan kosong. Alright, cash break even whereby the sales volume is equal to operating cash flow. So operating cash flow kita alright is kosong. Alright, financial break even is where the net present value is equal to 0. So you can see the formulas different. So different formulas, so you have to be careful. Alright, so this formula is only applicable if there is no tax implication. If there is tax implication, then we will use the tax shield formula for cash break even and financial break even. Alright, and for accounting break even, EBIT is equal to 0. Alright, so be careful bila kita nangga soalan. If nyangka ada tax implication, then you have to change a little bit. If no, then you use this formula. Alright, so fixed cost, variable cost, there are two types of cost that are important. Fixed cost is constant, dia tetap. Alright, variable cost, it will change. So quantity times cost per unit. So total cost is actually fixed cost plus variable cost. All right. And then other type of cost, we have average cost, which is total cost divided by total number of units. So makin banyak unit, your cost akan berkurang lah. All right. Marginal cost, the cost to produce one more unit, it is the same as variable cost per unit. Okay. So now, let's say your firm pays 3,000 per month. So that's your fixed cost. You also pay 15 ringgit per unit to produce your product. What is this? This is your variable cost. So what is your total cost? So your total cost is fixed cost plus variable cost 15 times 1,000. All right. What if you produce 5,000 units? So kita tukarkan punya pun units. All right. Let me see. So can you fill in the next slide? Right. Once you're done, let me know. All right. Okay, guys. Let me know once you are done. Belum ah? Okay. Okay, so Azra's done. Alright, so let me show you my answers. Okay, so banyak dah done. Farina, Michelle, Yazid, Doris, Angelina. Alright, so if you were to produce 1,000 units, your total cost 18,000. Average cost 18 divided by 1,000 units, which is I think 18 ringgit, kan? Average cost would be 18 ringgit. Marginal cost is the variable cost per unit. If you were to produce 5,000 units, so total cost is 78,000. All right. And then average cost 78,000 divided by 5,000, 15 ringgit 60 cent. Marginal cost is still 15 ringgit, the sama dengan variable cost. So you can see that the average cost goes down because bila you produce lagi banyak. Okay. So the next one, accounting break even. So for the break evens, I think I'm going to stop here. Sebab it will involve a lot of calculation. Takut tak sempat habis by 1:30 because we have 6 more minutes. Alright. Now, before we end our class, any questions? Masih ada soalan? Okay, no questions. Alright, so we are going to end here. And then we might need one kelas ganti lah. Alright, because kita banyak miss sebab ada certain classes-nya kena public holidays. But we will see because Madam akan angkat dulu dari segi Madam pun chapters macam ni, and then I will let you know lah. Alright. So if no questions, that's all class. Thank you very much. And for my class, siapa yang ada dalam my class this pukul 2, Madam dah setkan your exam. You should be able to see it by 1:55. Alright, for your test 1. 1:55 kita orang should be dapat nangga dalam Google Class. Alright, so that's all class. Thank you very much. Anything boleh tanya dalam WhatsApp lah. Alright, bye everyone.